Oh, say does that star
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe, DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Hunter. Then it's Young, then it's Clint Capella, and it's Matthews in at the shooting guard position. And for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Jonathan Isaac, and it's Tatum in at the three, the small forward. AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Young with the ball. A jump hook, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Young.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Maxey against Young. Isaac kicks to Embiid. It's rebounded by Towns. And it's the Hawks ball coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Here's Maxey. Following the three by Atlanta. Passes to Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Hawks with a quick start to this game. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Again, the Hawks good for two.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Isaac a screen on Matthews. Thibault, the pass to Tatum. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. He can't hit that time. Isaac with some nice D. The 76ers off to a slow start. Looking for the first basket of the game. That one good for two.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Matthews. Towns sets the pick for Young. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Maxey. Thibault for 3. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That one wide left.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And the pass to Young for 3. No good on that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
The Hawks leading by 5. In the corner, it's Hunter. There's the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Young looking around. Towns against Isaac. Towns kicks to Young. And the shot is good. Young's got his second basket of the night. You know, we are still so early, Clark, in this season, but for Young. Young teams, what's important right now? What's in front of them?
Kevin, I think a couple of things. One, to understand the effort and attention to detail you need to bring to every performance. And then getting comfortable with each other. Getting everybody on the same page. And then defining roles. Understanding what lane you have to run in for your team as a player. I think those are critically important early in the season.
Atlanta leading by 5. Poke loose. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
And that one falls for Young. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Philly fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Now, here's Tatum. He had 31 points in the win against the Hawks in Atlanta. On the wing, Isaac. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Embiid. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Young finds Capella. That shot off the mark. Good D by Embiid. Over in the corner, Isaac. The pass to Thibault. Capella against Embiid. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Pass to Capella. The dish now to Hunter. Kicks it to Towns. Bangs home the trifecta. Towns has got 5 now.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Melton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking tight.
The 76ers trail by 4. Tatum passes to Melton. Back to Tatum. And here's Embiid. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum against Bay. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
Hodges checked in for Philadelphia. Johnson outside. Here's Fernando. And they pick up 2.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harris looking it over. Pass to Hodges. Tatum on the wing. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Outside Griffin. Pass to Fernando. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Ripped away. Harris drives in. And he lays it straight in.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
And here's Holiday. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The pass to Fernando. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 3. And here's Tatum for 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Holiday. Out to the right wing. Lets it go. The Hawks again can't hit. Philadelphia has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Now Tatum, 7 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Tatum's got 9 points.
and they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Now here is Holiday. Up there for Johnson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Hodges kicks to Tatum. Shoots over Bay. Offensive rebound. Here's Hodges. And it's blocked. Now here is Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bay with it. The three. It's good from long range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks on top. They lead by 4. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return.
21.
Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
They've got Embiid. Smith is out there with Harris. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thibault in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There aren't many players with a quicker first step than Tyrese Maxey.
And I love the way he uses it to his advantage, Greg. I mean, he's got an athletic advantage over most of the guys that are defending him, and he'll exploit it every chance he gets. But that quick first step and fearlessness, lethal combination.
And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Here's Embiid after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. He gets it in there. Embiid's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Young. 23 points his last outing. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's Thibault in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Atlanta leading by 3. Griffin passes to Bay. Towns kicks to Young. Towns sets the pick for Young. Shoots over Embiid.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Saddiq Bey. And it's Matthews in for Griffin. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Young with no one around. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Here's Embiid. He picked up 36 points in the last one against Atlanta.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
When he's got ideal position inside, I mean, Embiid goes right into the contact. He hunts it out.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Capella, high post. And here's Matthews, the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Maxey attacking, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. And here's a look at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Young against Maxey. Passes it to Embiid. Over Hunter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The 76ers making a change here. Elton's checked in. Quick break in the action. Let's check out the fiercest shot swatters in the league. 4th, Joel Embiid.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
On defense, the 76ers only giving up 2 points this quarter.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now, here's Melton. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Harris outside. Smith with a screen on Hunter. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Capella. Rebound by Joel Embiid. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Melton. A shot off that time. Towns with the defensive effort. Young outside. Outside, Towns. Fires the 3. Young, no good.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Smith sets the pick for Melton. Out to Smith. The tray. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hunter, no one around him, knocks down the 3 ball. Hunter's got 7 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here. And the 76ers with some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Embiid. Tatum comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Reddish in for Maxey. Now, here's Melton. Tatum with a screen on Young. Melton passes to Tatum. Philadelphia with a new shot clock. Goes up again. Smith. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Melton against Young. Inside. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young.
Sheer power there from Capella. Not an easy guy to contain when he's going up with the shot.
The 76ers trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tatum against Hunter. Hunter with some nice defense. And has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Towns finds Matthews. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And looking at the Minnesota matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
So for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Hunter. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Trae Young. And here is Tatum. 9 points in the game so far. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Fernando pulls it in.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Tatum looking around. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the dunk by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player. Make no doubt about it. Capable of turning the game all alone.
Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Towns. No good that time. Isaac with some nice D. Tatum against Johnson. Tatum passes to Isaac. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Hawks leading. Outside, Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Melton passes to Smith. Isaac outside. To the paint. Here's Reddish. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Bay comes in for Towns. And Griffin subbed in for Matthews. Now here is Holiday. And the Hawks getting another basket right there. Here's Tatum. Over in the corner, Reddish. Griffin with the steal. Melton against Holiday. Out to the wing. Here's Bay. It doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the shot goes in. Isaac's got his first bucket of the night.
Isaac really quick in the pick and roll. Once he sets the screen, he does a nice job rolling quickly and hard to the open space.
To the left wing. Here's Bay. The kick out to Holiday. Griffin looking it over. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Isaac a screen on Bay. Tatum drives in. A 3-ball. The rebound by Holiday.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The pass to Fernando. He dishes it to Johnson. Smith with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
You know, you look at Isaac, and the first thing you notice, guys, is his length. This guy is really long, and that helps him on the defensive end.
37.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as throws. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
So far, the perimeter has been their turf. They look...
And so now, let's look in the rearview mirror at some games that... And that is...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. On the court for Atlanta, Young is out there with Matthews. Then there's Towns. Then there's Hunter. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Hey, good luck trying to move Embiid off the block. If Joel has position, there's not much anybody can do to stop him.
High post Young. Embiid's there. Looking to get back on track here. Shot's good from Young. Young's got his third basket of the night right there. The 76ers shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Pass to Thibault. To the inside. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Hawks leading by 4. Young dishes to Matthews. Outside, Towns. Clock at 6. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Reddish kicks to Maxey. Smith right side. Embiid inside. Defended by Towns.
You know, with all he does offensively, at his size, Joel Embiid is like a cheat code, a special talent.
Young left side. It's Matthews on the wing. No good with the wing jumper.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Maxey with it. Matthews covering. Thibault for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
An NBA All-Defense for 2 years running. Matisse Thybulle has been a game-changing defender from the minute he set foot in the NBA.
Philadelphia has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Towns against Maxey. Back to Thibault. Here's Embiid, and he hits it to tie the game up. 15 points for Joel Embiid. And Greg, we know at Washington, Thibault was the college defensive player of the year, averaging 3.5 steals and over 2 blocks a game.
And per minute, not far off that pace in the pros. His opponent field goal percentage last season good for second best in the league.
Quickly, let's check out the league leaders in assists. Trae Young on top.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
that's good from Young.
And Young's confidence it's easy to love. A leader who really takes responsibility for his team, win or lose.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Smith, and it's Tatum in for Cameron Reddish. And so Young nails them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Maxey passes to Thibault. Isaac with the ball. Outside, Maxey passes to Embiid. That one doesn't go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Towns dishes to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Towns for three. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jonathan Isaac. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table. And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time. And he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Hodges checked in for Embiid. Reddish comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. And the 76ers call time here.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. He's putting up about 21 points per, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Hodges with a screen on Hunter. And stolen by Hunter. And now Young running the floor all by himself. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
Yeah, when talking about the pressure Young puts on a defense, I'm not sure the word relentless is strong enough. And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 11. Nobody near Melton. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And Matthews kicks to Young to the right side. Right side Towns. Shot clock at 6. And here's Matthews for the 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Melton passes to Tatum. Back to Melton. Tatum setting the pick for Melton. Outside Tatum. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Tatum aggressively looking for his shot now. Preparing before the pass around.
Atlanta calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bays checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Griffin subbed in for Matthews. Now here's Griffin. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. They get it back. Fernando. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Aaron Holiday's checked in for Atlanta. On the free throw, no good. The 76ers trail by 6. Now Tatum, 14 points for him.
And they're also first in opponent field goal percentage. Their size and athleticism, that toughness and effort, it's all elite.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Hodges. The Hawks leading by 4. Now here is Holiday. To the middle. Here's Fernando. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Fernando's got 4 points this quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you gotta dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Here's Maxey. Rebound by the Hawks. Fernando's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, Bay with it. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Bay's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Down low. Embiid kicks to Maxey. And there's the pass to Smith. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 4 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. The 76ers, #1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
You know, there aren't a lot of centers in the league, true centers, who are in the MVP discussion on a yearly basis. Embiid is one of those proud few.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. Now here's Bay. He's got 6. Pass to Young. Outside, Griffin. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 5.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And he lobs it up toward the rim, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Out to Harris. Passes it to Maxey. For the 3. Johnson with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 7. Bay passes to Young. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Bay. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Young for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Griffin's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Maxey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Griffin with it. Now the pass to Young. Fires from the line. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions away, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers.
Hey, Doc, we need a run right here. Come on now.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Atlanta leading by 8. We've got Matisse Thybulle. Embiid is out there with Smith. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And so here is Philadelphia. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. It'll be the 2nd of 5 straight played at home. Here's Embiid. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Now, here is Young. Drives to the hoop. Here's Towns. Shot by Young. They get the rebound. And it's Capella missing. The 76ers trail by 8. Pass to Embiid. From 7. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Powerful move by Embiid right there. He makes beating the defense look easy.
Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Passes it to Towns. Over Smith. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. He was all alone on that one. Maxey's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Bay finds Young. Pass to Towns. Over Smith. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside, Maxey. And the pass to Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bay. The Hawks leading by 5. Young outside. It's blocked. Outside Tatum. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
And trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Young after the Sixers pick up 2. Tatum against Hunter. That's tipped. Matthews with the steal. He kicks to Hunter. Outside, Towns. Pass to Young. Jacks up a three. Hunter on the wing. Outside, Towns. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Ball's not loose. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Melton. Tatum with the screen on Young. Melton with the ball, guarded by Hunter. Here's Tatum. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally, the run they needed to get back into this.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
Young outside. Towns, a screen on Melton. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Isaac.
He's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shot.
And it's in there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Hawks trailing. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And they recover it. And Matthews kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. They could use a bucket. Drills it from outside. Young's got 11 points here in just the second half.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Hodges. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Reddish. And Maxey subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Now, here's Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Young. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Outstanding agility in the screen and roll by Joel Embiid. I mean, he's so good at getting out of the screen quickly and getting to the right spot.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here is Matthews. Pass to Capella. Hunter on the wing. And stolen by Tatum. Moving it up. And Embiid throws it down.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. And he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
Right wing. Here's Towns. Misses off the left iron. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-5 run. Tatum on the wing. And the layup falls. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for Philadelphia.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Matthews passes to Capella. Dishes it to Young. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And they've also been ferocious inside. really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Now, here's Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. It's Young on the wing, defended by Thibault. The Hawks again can't hit.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Matthews against Maxey. Yep, that one goes. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Now, here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Young. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Maxey looking it over. Young against Embiid. That one falls. And now a 6-point 76ers lead.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Now, here's Maxey. After the miss from Trae Young. Maxey against Young. And he drops it in from the low post. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now here's Matthews. Looking to get it going. Again, Young missing.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Outside, Maxey. Isaac a screen on Matthews. Maxey passes to Isaac, and the shot goes down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Young after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Again, Young missing. And here's Maxey. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Oak, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Joel Embiid.